You're going to be walking all day at the parks. If you have a Trendelenburg sign, you're gonna have back pain. Dr. Nicholas Mercer, the theme park therapist with You Improve PT. So, what is a Trendelenburg sign? That is basically those people, maybe even you, who walk around and they drop their hip with every step, right? That means the sides of their hips are not strong enough to support that hip motion, so they fall into adduction, they let gravity take over, and they fall into their hip. This can cause a lot of both hip and lower back pain, more frequently lower back pain and soreness. Now, doing that 10,000, 20,000, even 30,000 times a day at the theme parks for multiple days, you're gonna have back pain. So here is a quick progression that you can do in order to alleviate some of that pain and get those hips stronger to support your lower back so that pain doesn't happen in the first place. The first one being just lying on the ground. And obviously you would start training this at home once you've noticed that you do have that Trendelenburg sign. You lie on your side. All you're gonna do is lift that leg up, hold 1, 2, 3, and relax. Lift that leg up, hold 1, 2, 3, and relax. You should feel the muscles on the side of your hip working. They should be burning a little bit like your strength training, because you are, right? So 1, 2, 3. Do a few sets of 10 of those on each side. And then over time, after about a week, once you get better at this, you will take something, a step, something that will elevate you, and you're going to step on it. So now we're working this hip. Let that foot drop without bending the knee. Okay, so that knee should stay straight. And then pushing that side up, holding 1, 2, 3, and then letting it drop. Okay, so we're really controlling that movement with this hip and the side of your torso right here. Okay, so same thing, few sets of 10, do it every day. And then you can even use that last exercise in the parks to get some activation through those hips so we don't get that Trendelenburg throughout the day. Now, if you're trying these exercises and you're not quite feeling it where you're supposed to, which is right in the side of the hip here, you may benefit from doing some soft tissue mobilization. All you would need to do, take a lacrosse ball or some other massage tool, put pressure into the side of the hip, find a tender spot, hold there about 30 seconds to a minute until that tenderness goes away, but be very mindful of where that tenderness is, and then move on to the next spot. All right, hang out there once you find another tender spot. So once you've done both sides, retest those exercises, see if you can feel those muscles activating and burning on the sides of your hips in order to strengthen them and get them more active. So you want to use the sensation of that tenderness, remember where that was, and try to get that muscle to work to tighten up as you do those exercises. So start practicing those at home if you do tend to have that Trendelenburg sign, or if you tend to get a lot of lower back or hip pain when you walk for a long time. Practice them at home again to start, so that when you're in the parks, you're not caught off guard by lower back pain caused by weak hip abductors. It will improve your overall experience because pain is not magical.